specialised strengthening facility that focuses solely on increasing someone's functional capacity so that they have the capability to live a happier, healthier lifestyle.
We developed MedStrength because we wanted to have a place where patients, after their physio treatment, would then go to a facility where they were supervised under direction that they could further strengthen, and that we could keep an eye on them so that we knew that they were making progress in the correct way, that they didn't go back out there and not do anything and become, potentially re-injured and, back into the physio table again.
It's not about building up muscles to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's about improving your strength so you can cope well with your daily activities and recreational activities.
Really, we wanted to have a place where, having seen numbers of people come in getting injured from gyms and elsewhere, everyday life, that they could come in here and feel that they were safe and secure, that they were doing things correctly under supervision, that then enabled them to get out and live their life without thinking that the gym was making them worse.
In our lifestyle and our convenience-based lifestyle, our sedentary lifestyle, people will suffer from weaknesses that will lead to their injury. So their frustration at seeing that and then sending people to gyms, sending people off to do exercise that they won't adhere to, and then going off and doing the exercise incorrectly in other gyms, made them realise the importance of having a proper supervised facility that they can have direct control of, to see people adhere to that style of exercise, see people get results, see people change, and change for the better.
So the way it works is it's physio-led. So every person that joins MedStrength is assessed by a physio, and the assessment is an hour-long process. How it works is we're looking at a full muscle balance assessment. So every person from head to toe is assessed for muscle strength, weakness, tightness, etc. From that, we also are looking at doing a back test on you. It's an objective test, so it's real data. It's measured against real research, and so we can compare you to normals. We're also wanting to do a goal-based assessment, so it's a functional goal-based assessment. So everything about this is related to your function and your everyday living. And at the same time, the physio can take into account your previous injury history and any health-related problems you have. So it's a lot more comprehensive than what you'd get at going to a normal gym where you, dictate what you want to achieve. Here, we assess you, and then from that, we decide, okay, these are the things that you really need to focus on.
What they do is they do 3 sets of 10 repetition, but in MedStrength what we do is we do 1 set till fatigue, till the muscle's fatigued. So the purpose of that is that it's more high intensity instead of focusing on how many repetitions you're doing.
We have the ability to leverage off the physiotherapists' expertise and knowledge, and we've got a very vast amount of experience among the physiotherapists, up to 25 years for some of the physiotherapists who work with us and alongside us. So it's just the level of depth of understanding and knowledge behind exercise is vastly greater at this facility than any other facility I've ever seen in my experience.
It's useful for everyone, but our target age is 35 plus, but it's not limited just to those people. I think anyone that wants to get stronger can use it. I use it myself, and I've seen the benefits on my own as well as a younger person, and anyone, even children with scoliosis as well, it's been helpful for. So anyone that's tall enough, I think you've got to be over 150 centimetres in order to use the machines. So other than that, I think it's useful for everyone.
Predominantly we're dealing with older people that come in here, and so the condition's arthritis, so osteoarthritis is a very common condition. Any sort of diabetes, heart conditions, just musculoskeletal injuries, and people trying to rehab after, severe injuries. Back injuries is a really big one. But I guess we have the knowledge and pathology, the knowledge of pathology to help us guide what's going to be suitable for a person, and especially an older person trying to train.
People who've suffered from any kind of chronic pain or any kind of debilitation. So we're trying to liberate people from their debilitation caused from various injuries. Also people who understand that in order not to get injuries, they need to have a good, strong, healthy body, and we can provide for those people as well.
So everyone's assessed. From the moment you're assessed, you're then passed through to the trainer. The trainer, under the direction of us, the physios, and what we've decided your program's going to be, will then run you through the program, and they will make sure that your form is correct, that the speed and the timing that we want you to do is correct. It's all machine based, which means that you don't need coordination, that you can jump on there from the very first rep and start getting things right, and that you can make a real difference from day one.
Throughout 4 sessions, you get one-on-one session with the trainer, and until you feel comfortable that you feel like you can do it on your own, but initially we'll be with you one-on-one.
We're trying to develop your independence on the machine, so we spend time with you explaining to you the fundamentals of movement, so explaining to you how to get good movement, and making sure that you're activating the right muscle fibers first, and then slowly and incrementally adding the resistance and the intensity so that the muscles that are weak are increasing in their strength. In most gyms, you're going to have a lot of free weights, a lot of machines that are out on the market today that aren't as effective as the machines that we have here. The machines that we have here were developed over 30 years of research, and basically they were designed initially for rehabilitative purposes, but then they were found so effective at increasing strength that they decided to make them for general purposes.
It is designed at the University of Florida. It is has what they call a cam on most of the equipment, which means that whatever muscle group that you are strengthening, there's equal resistance right through range. So if you take a typical piece of equipment, even a barbell, and you go and take that barbell out to the side and up above your head, at certain parts of that range the muscle's going to have to work harder than other parts because of the long lever. However, when you have a cam introduced, which what we have with this equipment, you've got equal resistance right through range.
The weight increments are as little as 2 pounds at a time, and so you can make small gains on it. And the other thing is that it has a cam in it which allows the movement through resistance to be equal.
There's also the equipment has various adjustments on it, seat height, back height, etc., to cope with different body sizes. If people have any arthritic joints that need to be carefully strengthened, it copes for all that and provides a situation where you can strengthen in a pain-free environment. The science behind it is based on that if you stimulate the muscles to fatigue, no matter what muscle group you're talking about, if you stimulate it to fatigue, meaning you can't do one more full rep, then if you do it that twice a week, then you'll achieve growth in that muscle in a safe way. And that's science. Science will tell you that you need to fatigue a muscle to increase its strength.
The program is designed on research, okay, that are the principles of strength training, okay, which state that you need to strengthen at least twice a week for 6 weeks to start to get a gain. And anything under that or not that, you won't get a gain. And by doing what we do here, it's the timing is controlled, the speed of the movement, your form is correct. So we're very big on those 2 issues, and that if you get those 2 things right, then you're going to get results.
We go by the proven principle that if you do one set, whatever muscle group you're exercising, if you do one set trying to fatigue by 12 to 15 reps, you get just as much value as trying to do 3 sets. And by doing 1 set, the beauty of that is you can exercise more muscle groups in a workout. We're about safety and science. We want people to feel that they can come to MedStrength and strengthen in an environment where they're not going to be injured, that any medical issues or medical problems or past injuries or arthritis or osteoporosis, that it won't disturb that, in fact it'll help it.